intriguing season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed, though, seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
And now the Lakers starting group. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Nurkic setting the pick for Markkanen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Bill Hardy. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Jazz. To the middle, it's tipped. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pushing it up. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Markkanen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
To stop the run, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
George against Doncic. To the inside. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by George. Markkanen's got his third basket of the night. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Here's George following the 3 by the Lakers. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight. Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Back to George. Markkanen inside the line. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Up top, Doncic, defended by George. Ayton, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Ayton's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
George in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to George. On the wing, Markkanen. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Here's Reeves. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Markkanen. Outside for George. To the wing right side. Bailey misses. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Doncic, no good. The Jazz with the lead. Mikhailuk passes to George. Now Markkanen, and it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to George. And here is Markkanen. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. And a chance here to check out some stats for Rui Hachimura. Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Doncic kicks to Ayton. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. George looking around and finished off by Nurkic.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Hachimura after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Ayton with the bounce pass. Doncic against George. And a wide-open look for Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. Jazz leading by 4. Outside, George. And stolen by James to end the cold streak. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Doncic against George. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes comes in for Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. The Jazz have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball. Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 23 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Count it, good.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Ayton. And here's James outside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. George passes to Nurkic. George against Doncic. Markkanen inside the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Markkanen's got 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. Nurkic a screen on James. Here's Bailey. Cranes the three-pointer. Bailey's got his second bucket tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's 8. He has 6. Doncic outside. There's the 3. That one doesn't go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Guys?
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie, for the Jazz. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. The Lakers also changing it up. Maxi Kleber comes in for Ayton, and Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James.
And Smart keeps the offense connected, just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
LaRavia passes to Doncic. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Jazz making a change here. Lakers trail by 3. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Hayes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now, Filipowski. Kleber defending. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Doncic outside. Over in the corner, LaRavia. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And not allowing the shooter within an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for Utah. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Hendricks. Still scoreless. Here's Shibwe. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And it's Collier missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Reeves outside. Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Filipowski, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves outside. The rebound by Collier. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Reeves. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hayes finds Reeves. Stolen. Here's Collier. Still yet to score. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Pass to Kleba. Here's Reeves beyond the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Reeves has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of 3-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Collier. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Collier. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Inside. Now Vanderbilt fires for 3, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's McKaylee. No scoring in this one. Outside, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Reeves. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Mikhailov's got his first 3 points of the game.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Outside, Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Here's Mikhailov. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Here's Collier. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Smart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Going inside. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Jazz with some changes. Nurkic checked in for Bailey. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bailey, he's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. In third, the Jazz.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Ayton against Nurkic. Pass to Mikhailov. Shot clock at 6. And here's George. That shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 14. Outside, George. His three-pointers off the mark.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Doncic, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Bailey with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. Bailey passes to George. Here's Markkanen. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Los Angeles leading by 4. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And there it is for him. 16 points for Lauri Markkanen.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 37-point game against Utah.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
Unselfish play by LeBron right there. He really values keeping others involved.
George dishes to Nurkic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Austin Reeves is checked in for Marcus Smart.
Number 15, Austin Reeves.
Utah with the ball. 4-point game. George against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And George kicks to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And Utah has possession after Luka Doncic's miss. And the basket by Bailey.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic with it. He has 6. LeBron outside. Doncic with a screen for James. A minute 50 left here in the second. Ayton a screen. Out left to the wing. Baseline jumper. Good on the shot. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Now, here's George. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
George against Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now, here is George. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled, he can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
George passes to Markkanen. Here's Mikhailuk from downtown. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Bailey. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Nurkic, top of the key. George finds Markkanen. Takes a shot at the elbow. It doesn't go for him.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better than that range.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Make some noise and get ready for that fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
Hello, folks. It was the Heat with the win against the Sixers in Philadelphia. They run their winning streak to 4 with the victory.
This is the type of upset that can give a team momentum.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Lowry Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's George. So the Lakers 5 right now. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's the 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Bailey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leaves against George. Back to Markkanen. Nurkic up top. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bailey. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 7. James finds Ayton. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Ayton's got 16 points.
A little power down low from Ayton, not allowing the D to affect him.
Outside, George. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. George has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic against George. Markkanen passes to Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. The 3 from George. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Pass to Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. Nurkic is screening Hachimura. And it's Bailey in the corner. Outside, George. A 3-ball. And it's George again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Utah has possession after the basket by the Lakers. And George, here we go. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Doncic. Here's George. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Now here's 18 points for him. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Outside, Markkanen. Now here is George. He's got 8. Markkanen kicks to George. Nurkic setting the pick for George. Misses the 3.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Now here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside, Markkanen. And here's Nurkic. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Markkanen can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 14 over Bailey. Here's Ayton. Bank shot, no good.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's defended by Reed. Bailey with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Bailey's got 12.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Doncic finds Hachimura. This one for 3. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Hachimura. 14 points for him.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Utah with the rebound. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Here's Mikhailuk. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. George with the screen on Hachimura. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ayton against Nurkic. Steps back. Here's Doncic. Here's Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Jazz trail by 17. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. Nurkic a screen on LeBron. Driving in and stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him.
Doncic is so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Here's Mikhailuk. Outside, George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Will it go? And George with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's stolen by Bailey. Pass to Mikhailuk. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Hachimura. He's guarded by Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
James, the pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic. And now he has a triple-double. 11 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now Reeves. After Lowry Market misses from long range. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Austin Reeves picks one up. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. Reeves with it, defended by George. On the wing, Reeves. 10 points for him. Hayes dishes to Smart. 5 on the clock. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Over Hendricks. Filipowski grabs the board.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Intercepted.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now LaRavia. He has yet to score. Pass to Hayes. Now Kleber. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Defended by Filipowski. Here's Kleber. And again, the Lakers no good. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. To the wing on the left. Hendricks passes to George. Here's Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayes. Now Smart. Over George. Smart misses. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Mikhailov. Now Filipowski. There's a screen. The three from George. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smart. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Smart. Outside, George. Off target from three-point range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers lead by 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Filipowski. Collier out there with Markkanen. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now, here's Markkanen. Count the basket. Markkanen's got 22.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Smart. Back to Hayes. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's Reeves outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Markkanen a screen on Reeves. Outside, Markkanen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter. LaRavia with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Reeves with the screen for Kleber. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Collier. Lets it go with the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reeves outside. Outside for Smart. From outside off the mark.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Dorkic checked in for Utah. The Lakers also with a sub. Vincent's checked in. Here's Collier. Outside, Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 14. Stolen by Markkanen. And now Utah, fast break. Over Vincent. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Markkanen's got 7 points for the quarter. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told us, guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Markkanen. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 5. Here's Collier. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Collier. Launches it. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Now, here's Kleber. Hayes with the screen for Smart. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nurkic with the steal. On the wing, Markkanen. Guarded by Smart. Here's Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Connect. Count it.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Doncic outside. Luka on the move. Kleber kicks to Smart. knocks down the 3 ball. And the Lakers lead by 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Markkanen a screen on Smart. Outside Markkanen. Here's Collier. Guarded by Doncic. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Take a break.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
The first free throw is good. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And the Lakers making a change here. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron's checked in for Dalton Knecht. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Come get it, come get it.
Hachimura against Markkanen. James left side. Reeves outside. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's George on the money from 12 feet away. George has got 10 points in just the second half.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Bailey. George passes to Bailey. Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. Down low, Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Ayton's got 20 points.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Outside, Markkanen. Nurkic a screen on Hachimura. Markkanen down low. He's against Hachimura. Markkanen good.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
James looking it over. Out to Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Outside, George. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Here's Reeves. Now Hachimura. Luka Doncic. And he does not hit.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Now George. Here's Bailey. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers leading by 15. Now Reeves. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Now James. The three goes down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's George. Let's lose a three. Doncic there for the rebound. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. 2 points. That one goes. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Jazz.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Luka Doncic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And here's Markkanen after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, James. 11 feet away. A rebound by the Jazz. Bailey with the ball. A great pass leads him right to the rack. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. George against Doncic. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.